Hi, this is Chris Alley, and I'm here to talk to you about buying a home when you want to golf in Florida and what are your options. So, I have been a licensed real estate agent in Florida and living in Naples for 22 years, was licensed in 2000. So, just here to speak to you briefly about you want to move down to Florida and you love to golf. It's time to retire, or you want to plan on having a place down there, or you just want a place in Florida to golf. So many different options here. Depending upon your situation, you might want a single family home, may want a condominium. But regardless, there's a couple different types of golf memberships that you can get in a community that you move in. So we'll talk about those first. So some communities have a private golf course. Those would be equity. So you would purchase a house in a neighborhood on a golf course. You want this beautiful view, and you want to have an exclusive private membership, and that is the key here, being private. So an equity membership would be private, and some of you probably already know this, but there's a lot of choices here in Naples particular because there's many golf courses. So you'd find you a house and or a condominium, and if it's an equity membership, you're going to have some upfront dues to pay to become a member in this private exclusive golf course. Um, so whether it be a condominium, whether it be a home, there'll be details on that. Each club is different. So that's one option. Another option would be bundled. And bundled would be like there are some mass planned communities here that have golf courses, and it's part of the homeowners association dues. So there's some that when you join, there's an initiation fee, so to speak, to join this club, and everyone in the neighborhood gets to golf. So if there are 500 homes in the neighborhood, there are 500 members. So regardless, like if there's an equity membership, there's some neighborhoods that might have, 1,000 homes in the neighborhood, but only 375 of them are neighbors or are members for an equity. So a bundled would be you buy a home, you buy a condominium, you pay X amount of dollars per quarter, and that includes your homeowners association fees, and it includes your golf as well. But that means that everybody in the neighborhood golfs. So I have seen some neighborhoods that when you are ready for tee time, there are several people there. They're in line, ready to tee off, whatever their tee time is, and that's a good option for people, very social and wanting to have a place where they can golf, have everything included, not to worry about any of the fees. So those are a couple options, couple equity, where you're going to buy into a community. You're going to have to pay extra for the golf membership. And then there's the bundled, where whatever community you purchase in, then you are buying the golf, and you're buying also the your homeowners association dues. Now, let's say you want to move to Naples and you don't want to live in a golf course community. Say you want to live on the beach, or you still like to golf. So then you're going to want to find a golf course that has a private membership, like an equity membership. As of this time, many of the golf courses have wait lists, and you put your name on a list. Well, first you buy a house, right? Come down to Naples, you buy a house, put your name on a list, and when your number comes up, boom, now you're a member. And you're a member of a private golf course. You can golf whenever you want, according to whatever their rules are. So of course that's an option. Then if you're the type that just wants to come down here and golf, there are some public courses in Naples that you can golf on. So you can buy a house in whatever type of neighborhood you want. And you can golf at many of the public courses. Then, of course, there aren't any yearly dues or association dues. You just pay as you go. So just again, just to recap, you're going to move to Florida. You want to move to Florida. You want to come and golf. You're either going to have an equity membership in a neighborhood where you're going to buy into a club, exclusive membership. There's only a limited amount of members. You're going to move into a neighborhood that has bundled golf, where everybody in the neighborhood has a golf membership, and or you're going to move somewhere else on the beach, perhaps, or who knows? It could be in a condominium that's not in a golf course community. Then you're going to join an equity course, or then, of course, there's the public route. There was a time in Naples where people wanted to be in bundled golf neighborhoods, because that would mean that everybody in the neighborhood is sustaining the golf course. So if you lived and there was a couple neighborhoods before where you lived in a neighborhood, had a golf course, people weren't required to be members, and put a lot of the burden on the members to keep the golf course up and going. So some neighborhoods did transfer over to these bundled, to where at least maybe you had to become a social membership. So, of course, any questions that you have about buying a house here in Naples and golf, just give me a call. Chris Alley, 239-289-1994. Have a great day.